Have you ever landed on a new website only to be stopped in your tracks by a massive banner? It's usually there to beg you to accept all cookies. If you're like 90% of people online, you probably just sigh, hit the button, and keep moving. It's become a digital reflex just to clear the screen. But have you ever paused to wonder what actually happens the second you click that button? Did you just hand over your private life to a tech giant? Or are you simply helping the site remember your login info? Today, we're following the digital breadcrumbs that track your every move online. We're going to pull back the curtain on what cookies actually are, the unexpected reason they were created, and exactly where your data goes when you blindly click Accept All. To understand the world of cookies, we have to head back to 1994. The early internet had a major flaw. It suffered from total amnesia. Every time you clicked a link or refreshed a page, the website completely forgot who you were. Imagine trying to shop online back then. You'd put a pair of sneakers in your virtual cart, but the moment you went to check out, the cart would be empty because the site forgot you even existed. That's where a 23-year-old programmer named Lou Montulli came in. While working at Netscape, he desperately needed a way for websites to have a memory. He found inspiration in an old technical computer term called a magic cookie, which was basically just a tiny piece of data shared between programs. From that, he built the HTTP cookie. Lou's goal was actually very simple and innocent. He just wanted to give people a smooth, frustration-free experience online. Without this small invention, modern e-commerce as we know it wouldn't even work. So, how does this digital memory function? Think of a cookie like a coat check ticket at a museum. When you drop off your jacket, the attendant hands you a small slip with a number on it. That ticket doesn't know your name, your home address, or your life story. Simply links you back to your coat. When you visit a website, that site hands your browser a tiny text file. That's the cookie. When you move to the next page, your browser shows that ticket, and the website goes, "Oh, I remember you. You're still signed in?" Or, "I see you prefer using dark mode." These are known as first-party cookies. They are created by the site you're actually visiting. And generally speaking, they're the good guys that make the web usable. But this is where the story takes a sharp turn, and that annoying pop-up banner comes into play. When you click Accept All, you aren't just taking a ticket from the museum. You're also agreeing to take tickets from dozens or even hundreds of invisible strangers standing in the hallway. These are called third-party cookies. They aren't placed there by the site you're reading, but by advertisers, social media firms, and data brokers hidden inside the website's code. By clicking Accept All, you're giving these third parties legal permission to follow you across the entire internet. Have you ever looked at a pair of boots or a vacation rental, and suddenly that exact item is haunting you on Instagram, news sites, and YouTube? That is a third-party cookie doing its job. This allows a massive hidden network to build a deep profile of your habits, your location, and your interests, which is then sold to advertisers in a fraction of a second. Lou Montulli never intended for his invention to become a tool for global tracking. He just wanted to make a digital shopping cart stay full. The good news is that the internet is evolving. Most browsers are now phasing out these third-party trackers, and those annoying banners now give you a real choice. Taking just 3 extra seconds to click Reject, non-essential, instead of Accept All, can instantly protect your privacy, and the website will still work perfectly fine. The next time you see that banner, you'll know exactly what's happening behind the scenes. If you enjoyed this digital deep dive, please hit the like button. Share this with a friend who always clicks Accept, and subscribe to Histora for more untold stories behind our everyday world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.